Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's game. My name is Matt O'Connor, and tonight's game features the Wakefield Warriors taking on the Watertown Red Raiders. Without wasting any time, we're getting straight into it. And already Watertown has the ball, and they're making their way towards the net. Throwing it straight up. That's a new one I haven't seen before. Our first free throw of the game being thrown by number 5, Victoria Dicker. She still has one shot to go. Can she make it? She shoots and just bounces out. The Warriors now have the ball. Emma Shinny rushing over to the other side. Sophie Brown has the ball. Ashley Purcell quickly throws it over. Sophie Brown throws it to Ashley Purcell, going for it, just bouncing out. Red Raiders have the ball. Victoria once again gains control of the ball. This is a close one. Lily Lambeau has the ball, throwing it over to number 15, Ellie Monahan. And there it goes. Number 2, Adriana Williams passes it over and just falling out. Warriors have the ball, rushing over with complete speed. Mia Forte has the ball, throwing it over to Emma Shinny. Mia Forte gains control of it again. Throwing it over to Sophie Brown, just able to keep it in. Emma Shinny throws it over to Emma Quinn. Looks like Watertown just earned themselves their first foul of the game. And she makes it in. Wakefield takes the first point of tonight's game. Here comes shot number 2. And just bouncing out. Red Raiders now have the ball. Lily Lambeau has the ball. Now Warriors have the ball. Emma Quinn has it, throwing it over to Emma Shinny. Just bouncing out. Sophie Brown has it. And just bouncing out. It's a tussle for the ball. Red Raiders have it. Number 5, Victoria has it, throwing it back over to Lily. Ball is passed back over to Adriana. Red Raiders are all making a lot of interesting moves here. But the Warriors now have the ball. Ashley Purcell has it, throwing over to Emma Quinn. Just bouncing out. That was quite the tussle there. Number 53, Taylor Lambeau. I've kind of noticed the pattern of the opposing teams of Wakefield having 2 sisters on the same team. I don't know why. That's just a weird pattern to me. Here we go for round 2. Lily Lambeau has the ball with Emma Shinny on her tail. Victoria has the ball, swiftly dodging the Wakefield Warriors. And the ball goes out. Very smooth moves by both teams. Emma Shinny has the ball, throwing it over to Mia 40. Warriors have the ball, throwing it up, but it just stays in, and there it goes. Taylor Lambeau has control of the ball. Wakefield Warriors steal it. Emma Shinny goes for the three-pointer and just falls out. Mia 40's going for it, and she makes it in. That's a three-pointer for Mia 40. She was the volleyball team's good luck charm after all, so it makes sense. And now we have reached the first time of tonight's game. As you can see, the audience is also really spread out like some of the previous audiences. Watertown seems to be sort of in the higher areas of the audience, whereas Wakefield is closer to the action in the lower stands. Both teams looks like they're talking strength, speed, and most importantly, strategy. That's what it comes down to in the end. You could be the fastest person in the universe or the strongest man on the planet, but everybody will fall to the might of strategy. Somebody put that in a book. I literally just made that up. Please, somebody put that in a book. Wakefield wraps up first, heading out back onto the court. Watertown follows suit, and with that, we're back into the game. Red Raiders have control of the ball. Lily Lambeau has it. Emma Shinny quickly running over. Taylor Lambeau has it. Quickly to be caught by Ashley Purcell. Time for a free throw by Taylor Lambeau. She shoots and just bounces out, but she's got one remaining. And she makes it in. Warriors have the ball, led by Emma Shinny. Sophie Brown using her defensive tactics. Mia throws it over to Emma. Emma passes it over to Ashley, who throws it up. Raiders have the ball. Red Raiders seem to be pulling off a very impressive strategy to dodge the Warriors' strikes. She re-catches the ball, allowing the Raiders to try again. Just bouncing out. Ashley Purcell now has the ball running over. Emma Shinny passes it over to Sophie Brown, who throws it up. And in an optical illusion, completely flies by. Emma Shinny's going for it. Another optical illusion there. I could have sworn that ball went through the net. Lily Lambeau has the ball with Emma Shinny on her tail. Taylor Lambeau has the ball, throwing it up, but Mia 40 gains control of it, passing it to Emma. It's a Warrior ball. Sophie Brown has it, throwing over to Ashley Purcell. The ball flies out.
Fouls on Watertown's number 2, Adriana Williams.
That was a Watertown foul. Mia 40 has it, Who's she going to pass it to? It goes to Emma Shinnie. Sophie Brown has it. Passing over to Mia. She shoots. Just bouncing out. Warriors still have it. Emma Shinnie shoots. Once again, bouncing out, and the ref takes that ball. Number 12, Shea Sunkin has entered the court. That was quick and smooth there. It's now 6-1. Victoria has the ball, passing it back over to Lily. Lily Lambo has it. Emma Shinnie has it, throwing it over to Shea, but the Red Raiders steal it back. Lily Lambo has it. Victoria has it. Throwing it over. Taylor Lambo has it now. It flies out, giving the Warriors an opportunity to strike. Both teams are tied with 3 fouls apiece. Emma Shinnie gets to make her free throw. Just bouncing out, but she's got another chance. Number 33, Sarah Morrissey, and number 24, Brooklyn Calder, enter the court. Emma going for her second shot, and she makes it in. It's now 7-1. Taylor passes it over. It's a Red Raider ball. Lily Lambo has it. Quickly speeding by. Lily falls over. Emma Shinnie has the ball. Not Brooklyn, that's Shea. Shea now has the ball, passing it over to Emma. Ashley Purcell goes for it, and she makes it in.
Ashley Purcell.
That's a three-pointer. It's now 10-1. Wakefield has a clear lead. Taylor Lambo has the ball, swiftly dodging all of the Warrior players. But Ashley Purcell intercepts it with thick quotation marks because that's a football term. But that's a two-pointer. We've got less than a minute left in this period. Or quarter. Yeah, we'll go quarter. It's now a Warrior ball. Emma Shinnie goes for the pass. She gains control of the ball once again. Passing it over to Brooklyn Calder. Sophie Brown gets the ball. Passing it over to Shea. Emma Shinnie goes for it. Just bouncing out. Red Raiders have the ball now. Taylor Lambo in control. Lily Lambo has it now with Emma Shinnie quickly playing the defense. Victoria throws it over, and we're back to Lily Lambo. Watertown goes for it, just bouncing out, and we've got exactly 6 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Watertown just got another foul. Brooklyn Calder literally rolls it over to Emma Shinnie. Brooklyn has the ball. Shea goes for it, just bouncing off. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. We'll be back for quarter number 2 in a moment. And welcome back, everybody. Quarter number 2 is about to kick off, or throw off. Starting off, and already. I think that was less than a second. Oh God, my voice just cracked hard there. That's gonna leave some negative impacts. Maybe not. And out it goes again. Just bouncing out there, Raiders have the ball. Lily Lambeau has it. Ashley Purcell going in for the defense. Ellie Monahan has it. Throwing it over to number 33, Sarah Morrissey. Watertown still has 4 fouls to Wakefield's 3. Emma Shinny has the ball. Brooklyn Calder goes for it, just bouncing out. Sophie grabs it. Emma trying to find an opening, throwing it over to Shea. Ashley Purcell goes for it, just out. They run over, and an audience member is able to catch it. Emma Shinny throws it over to Shea. Just bouncing out. Still Warrior ball, but quickly stopped by the Raiders. Taylor Lambeau has the ball. Passing it over to Ellie. What just happened? Okay, so the ball, it bounced off, went in the complete opposite direction, and almost hit an audience member in the head. Basketball physics. It's a Raider ball now. Lily finds an opening. Taylor Lambeau shoots it up. But it's now a Warrior ball led by Ashley Purcell. Sophie Brown throws it over to Brooklyn, and it's a tumble. And that, folks, is what we call a jump ball. I didn't know that until 2 hours ago. Taylor Lambeau throws it over. Lily Lambeau has it. Taylor Lambeau throws it up, just bouncing out. Warriors have the ball, led by Eliza Margolis. Sophie Brown has it. Just bouncing out. Ashley Purcell tries to save it, but it was still out regardless. Mia Forty switches out. And Savannah Cummings has now entered the court. As has number 10, Maeve Long. Lily Lambeau has it. Eliza going in for the defense. Just bouncing out. Still a Raider ball. Trying to find an opening. Lily Lambeau's going for it. But it's a Warrior ball. Ashley Purcell runs over and it flies out. And slowly tumbles past a trash can. Brooklyn shoots it all the way over to Mia Forty. Eliza has the ball, passes it over to Mia, back to Brooklyn. Bounces off one of the edges. Ellie, it bounces off the red part and bounces in to another member of the Raiders.
Fouls on Wakefield's number 20, Eliza Margolis.
In terms of the fouls, it's now completely tied, 4-4. And number 15, Ellie Monahan's making a free throw. And she makes it in. Emma Shinny's back out on the court. Ellie's going for free throw number 2. And just bouncing out. Raiders have the ball, led by Ellie, throwing it over to Lily Lambeau. And the ball goes in for Watertown again. It's now 15-4. Brooklyn Calder throws it over to Mia, back to Brooklyn, over to Emma. Savannah throws it over to Eliza. Brooklyn has it. Mia finds an opening, throwing it to Emma. Brooklyn goes for it, and she makes it in. Brooklyn Calder with the three-pointer. It's now 15-4. Taylor Lambeau's retaliating on behalf of the Raiders. She passes it over to what I assume is her sister Lily. But it's back to Taylor. Lily going for it and just bouncing out. We've got 4 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in this quarter. Brooklyn has the ball. Emma Shinny has the ball. But it's stolen by number 21, Lily Lambeau. She finds an opening, throwing it up, but it bounces out. But the Warriors now have the ball. Eliza running over with lightning speed. But the ball rolls out. Victoria is now back out on the court. Brooklyn Calder throws it over to Emma, who throws it over to Sophie. Brooklyn Calder goes for it, just bouncing out. It's a tussle for it. Got 3 minutes and 26 seconds. Ashley Purcell back out on the court. Ball goes into the air, hitting someone from behind. Lily Lambeau has it. Throwing it over, and it goes up. Number 10, Maeve Lawn scores a two-pointer. Sophie Brown has the ball, throwing it over to Brooklyn. All the way over to Ashley Purcell, and it bounces out into a bystander, or an audience member.
Wakefield.
And that is time on Wakefield's part. Or behalf. Not sure what the term for that is. The score, Wakefield is ahead big time with 15 points. But Watertown is on their tail with 6. Like I always say, it's still anybody's game. We've seen incredible comebacks before, like the comeback Wakefield made last game. Even though they still lost, it was a good comeback against Woburn, who is undefeated. And there goes the buzzer. Wakefield wraps up first. Watertown wraps up following that. That was a really odd way of saying they just wrapped up second. It's a Raider ball. Lily Lambeau has it with Emma in front of her. I might have just said Warrior. I can't even remember. There's so much to process when watching or commentating these games like I do. Lily Lambeau has it, making her way forwards, but Savannah Cummings is able to grab it, passing it over to Emma. Ashley Purcell shoots it up. Emma grabs it, knocking, and it bounces out again. But the Raiders are able to keep it in. It's a Raider ball now. They're going for it. Victoria shoots all the way up, hitting the clock in the corner there. Emma Shinnie has it, throwing it over to Ashley. Savannah has it. Emma Quinn. Very nicely done there. That's a three-pointer for the Warriors, 18-6. Maeve has it. Throwing it over. Victoria throws it up, but very nice play there. Number 2, Adriana Williams has returned to the court, and she's leading it off. Adriana passes it over. So much to process there. We've got 1 minute and 37 seconds remaining.
Fouls on Wakefield for number 25, Ashley Purcell. Watertown's Maeve Long.
Wakefield just got another foul. Number 10, Maeve Lawn, getting ready to make her first free throw. And just bouncing out. Mia Forty switches out with Ashley Purcell. And number 15, Ellie Monahan, and number 2, Adriana Williams are sort of laying low to avoid the action. There's probably some basketball term for that that isn't coming to mind.
Fouls on Wakefield's number 11, Sophie Brown.
And it's another foul for Wakefield. Taylor Lambeau making another free throw. And just bouncing out, but she's got another. And it goes in. Watertown now has 7. Emma Shinnie passes it over to Shea, but it flies out. But thankfully, it's thrown in. I could not see who that was. Taylor Lambeau has the ball, throwing it over to Lily Lambeau. Lily dodging Emma, up into the air and just bouncing out. Emma Shinnie in control of the ball. Mia Forty has the ball, passing it over to Emma. There's a lot of stress involving with this sport. It's just split-second reaction after split-second reaction. It's like playing one of those really hard video games you would find in an arcade. That's a really good and really bad analogy at the same time. Lily Lambeau's trying to find an opening, passing it over to Taylor. Adriana passes it over to Ellie, who throws it back to Lily. We've got less than a minute left. Lily has the ball, throwing it over to number 10, Mavelon. And there wasn't enough time, so we're now switching off. It's now a Warrior ball with less than 40 seconds remaining. Emma Shinny passes it over to Brooklyn Calder. Emma Quinn has it, passing it over to Sophie. Emma Shinny loops around, passing it back to Brooklyn. Emma Quinn goes for it, but it goes right into Lily Lambeau. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. And that is that. That wraps up quarter number 2, and we'll be back after halftime to cover quarter number 3. And welcome back, everybody. For those who are possibly just joining us, we are currently in the third quarter, and we have to pass on those introductions. We're getting right back into it. Warriors have the ball. Emma Quinn throws it over. Looks like the Watertown team members have started a chant of their own. Taylor Lambeau has the ball. It's a tough call here. It's a really difficult scenario here. Lily Lambeau has the ball. 9, 8, okay, never mind. They're doing it for me. We've got 5 seconds remaining, trying to find an opening. The Warriors stop them. Emma Quinn shoots, just bouncing out. Raiders return the favor by stealing the ball. Whoa. The ball went straight down, bouncing, and hit a couple of Wakefield fans. Fouls stand 6 for Wakefield, 5 for Watertown. Emma Shinny has the ball, but the Raiders take it. Taylor Lambeau has the ball. Ellie has it, trying to find an opening. Running around there, throwing it back over, but the Warriors now have it, led by Sophie Brown. Passing it over to Ashley Purcell, throwing it up, and in it goes. That's a two-pointer, people. That's a two-pointer. And Mia Forty's able to keep it in. Emma Shinny's going for it, and in it goes.
Timeout, Watertown.
The score now stands 22-7. We've got 6 minutes and 9 seconds remaining on this quarter. The crowd has actually gotten surprisingly bigger. Usually the boys game fans show up usually around when the third quarter starts.
Fans that are hungry and thirsty, Wakefield Basketball Booster Club has some refreshments for sale in the field house on the Warrior Cafe.
This has been a very exhilarating game so far. But both the Wakefield and Watertown fans have been going nuts. And for that matter, so have the players. And there's the buzzer. As per usual, Wakefield wraps up first. Watertown takes some more time to talk strategy. And Watertown follows suit. As per usual, Taylor Lambo starts off for the Raiders. Taylor throws it over to Lily. Emma Margolis trying to stop her. Taylor Lambo has it. Trying to find an opening. Raiders are giving it all they have. But the Warriors retake the ball. Sophie Brown running over, throwing it over to Emma Quinn, going for it, just bouncing out. Raiders take the ball again. Lily Lambo has the ball with Eliza and Sophie making eye contact. Taylor. That was an admittedly great hit, or not hit. My mind just farted there. Another chant from the members of the Watertown team. Eliza trying to find an opening. Mia grabs hold of the ball. Sophie Brown throws it up, and it goes in. That's a two-pointer, folks. We got 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Raiders have the ball. Sarah Morrissey throws it over to Lily, and it goes in. Raiders have 11. Still quite a ways behind, but can they catch up? Ashley Purcell just misses there. Raiders have the ball. Taylor got it. Taylor has a hold of it. Passes it over to Lily. Doing her best to avoid the Warriors. 5, 4, and out it goes. Taylor Lambo has the ball. Passing it over to Ellie. Maeve passes it over to Victoria, and it ends. Warriors have the ball. Eliza going for it, just bouncing out. And there goes the two, or the double thumbs up. Emma Shinny has control. Emma Shinny goes for it, just bouncing out. Victoria has the ball. Lily Lambo has the ball. Passing it over. It's a wrestle for the ball. Mia Forty staying strong. Passing it over to Emma. Ashley Purcell slides out of bounds. Watertown just earned themselves their first foul after the reset. Ashley Purcell gets to free throw. She shoots, and she scores. 25 for Wakefield. Going for round two. And just barely missing. Taylor Lambo has the ball. Raiders are running over. Sophie Brown trying to stop her. Passing it over to Lily. Lily trying her best to dodge. Raiders still main control. Taylor throws it up. Taylor Lambeau once again gets another chance for free throws. It's 1-1 for fouls. And she makes it in. Watertown now has 12. Going for it again, and just bouncing out, but the Raiders still have control of the ball. Taylor gets back the ball, throwing it over. Ellie has it, throwing it over to Taylor, trying to find an opening. Taylor drops the ball. Mia Forty's able to pick it up. Warriors have it now. Ashley Purcell leading the pack. But in a flash, Raiders have it now. Lily running over, and the ball flies out, nearly hitting the ref. Brooklyn Calder has it now. That's Wakefield's second foul, and that is time. We've got 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining on the clock. Watertown has called for time, and as per usual, let's see what's going on in the crowd.
Warriors gymnastics team on another victory tonight. Second win in 3 days.
And as you can see towards the right, not the bottom right, but the right, we have the members of the Wakefield gymnastics team. That's something I kind of would want to commentate, but I don't know how you could commentate. But if anybody from the Wakefield gymnastics team is seeing this and wants me to commentate for them, I'd love to do it. Both teams are giving it their all, but the Raiders have the ball. Lily Lambeau has the ball. Warriors take back that ball. Ashley Purcell running over, throwing it up, and she makes it in. That is now 27-12. Raiders seem to be retaliating. Lily Lambeau with the ball. She finds an opening. Running out of time, but the Warriors take it. And that's another two-pointer for the Warriors. Eliza gets her first score of the night. Lily Lambeau has it with Emma Shinney right in front of her. And the ball flies out, hitting the assistant coach of Watertown. Taylor throws it over. Eliza intercepts it. It bounces out, and it goes out of bounds. Ashley throws it over to Brooklyn, who goes for it. I could have sworn that went in, but I guess that was another optical illusion. Emma Shinny has it. Throwing it up. Taylor grabs it and chucks it over. Raiders have the ball. Ellie looking for an opening. We've got less than 40 seconds remaining. Trying to make a shot.
Fouls on Wakefield to number 11, Sophie Brown. Taylor Lambeau line too.
Here we go again. Taylor Lambeau is getting ready to make another set of free throws. He does have a second shot remaining. And she shoots and just bounces out. Warriors have the ball. Emma Shinny running over. Throwing it up, just bouncing out. Raiders have it again. It's a wrestle again. Ball slipping and sliding everywhere. Less than 20 seconds left. 15 to be exact. Adriana throws it over. We've got 5 seconds. And that is that. All right, folks, we'll be back in a moment to cover the fourth and final. And we are back to cover the fourth and final quarter of tonight's game. Wakefield has had a distinct advantage throughout the game, but Watertown hasn't gone down easy without a fight. Can they make a last-minute comeback or last quarter comeback? Adriana goes for it, and it's a game of keepy up, keepy uppy, I'm not sure how you say that. Nicely done by Ashley Purcell. Taylor Lambeau leads the Raiders. They seem to be attempting a new strategy here, or what I can only assume is a new strategy. And Machete just barely misses. Wakefield has 3 fouls, while Watertown has 1. Taylor Lambeau trying to find an opening. That's foul number 4 for Wakefield. Trying to find an opening. Taylor throws it over, and it goes out again. Warriors have the ball. I don't know what just happened there. Emma Shinny throws. Goes over to Sophie Brown, and now the Raiders have it. Taylor Lambeau's got control over it. Just barely missing out. Emma Shinny has the ball. Eliza throws it over to Ashley. That's another 2-pointer done by Ashley Purcell. Taylor Lambeau has the ball. Throwing it over to Adriana. Ellie has it. There's Victoria. Victoria trying to find an opening. Ouch. I heard that. Oh my goodness. Here comes the man himself. The big members of the Red Sea, Dom DeVito. Dom DeVito is an absolute legend when it comes to the Red Sea. Very nice throw there. Emma Shinny throwing it up and hitting somebody in the back. Oh, jeez. Less than 6 minutes remain. Taylor Lambeau has the ball. Victoria has it. Raiders are being surrounded, and it goes out. The score still remains 33 for the Warriors and 12 for the Raiders. Up in the air, Raiders have it now. Taylor Lambeau takes control over it. Adriana looking for an opening, throwing it over. Nicely done by number 10, Maeve Long. Watertown has 14. Emma Shinu throwing it over to Sophie, throwing it up. Caught by Victoria, who passes it back over to Maeve. Adriana has the ball. Taylor gains control over it, throwing it up, and it goes in. That's 16 for Watertown. They're certainly making a comeback. Sophie has the ball. Adriana stops her in her tracks. And that, folks, is time. This has been a very good game so far. Both teams have given it their all. The current score and fouls stand as follows. 33 for Wakefield. Watertown has 16, and as for the fouls, Wakefield has 4, Watertown has 1. The time remaining is 4 minutes and 36 seconds. The crowd has gotten very big. I'd insert a coughing joke, but I think that would be a little out of touch. Wakefield wraps up first, followed quickly by the Raiders. Brooklyn Calder has the ball, throwing it over to Eliza Margolis. Ashley Purcell has it. Sophie Brown finds an opening. Ashley Purcell throws it up. Taylor Lambeau has the ball now. Passing it over to Ellie. Ellie throwing it up. Eliza leads the Warriors and takes it back. But the Raiders follow suit and throw it over again. Just bouncing out there. Warriors have the ball. Shea trying to find an opening. Sophie Brown's got it now. Brooklyn goes for it. Just bouncing out. Ellie has it now for the Raiders. Passes it over to Taylor. Adriana goes for it. Just bouncing out. Can they keep it in? Yes, they can. And there goes the whistle. Number 10, Mia Fortes now back into it. They've got 3 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. It's the final countdown, just like they always sung about. I'm surprised I haven't made that joke yet. Or quip. I guess quip would be the better term. Raiders have it, immediately making a shot. And just barely reaching the out-of-bounds zone. Trying to find an opening. Raiders have it. Taylor has it. Mia and Taylor trying to wrestle it over, but they are no match for the power of the whistle. Eliza has it, throwing it over to Brooklyn. Mia 40 has it, passing it over to Ashley. Brooklyn has it, trying to find her opening. And it goes in. It's 35 points for Wakefield. Taylor Lambeau has the ball with Mia 40 going for the defense. Mia 40 throws it over to Ashley. Brooklyn throws it up, just bouncing out. Are they going to be able to get it in? It's a tough one. Shea throwing it up into the air, but it just bounces out. Raiders have the ball now. Very nicely done by Ashley Purcell, throwing it up, and in it goes. It's now 37 for the Warriors. Raiders are still in control. We've got less than 2 minutes left. That's a foul on Watertown's part. Time for a good old switcheroo. Number 3, Alani Gary. Alani immediately goes for defense as Brooklyn Calder runs to the other side. Taylor Lambeau rushes back over. Alani passes it over. Taylor goes for it, but it bounces down. Taylor gets another chance for her free throws. Here's free throw number 1. And it goes in. That's 17 for Watertown. But she's got another chance. Shot number 2 makes it in. Watertown is 18. Warriors are looking to remedy that factor. Eliza's got it now. Passing it over to Ashley. Running in. Emma Shinny has it, passing it over to Ashley. Eliza's wide open. Emma Shinny has it, throwing it over. And they couldn't shoot it in time, which means it's going over to Watertown. Emma Shinny and Hannah Hill lead the pack. Warriors, Emma Shinny, Hannah Hill, and the rest of the Warriors are trying to play defense. We've got less than a minute left. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen, or don't if you're not into that kind of thing. Hannah Hill sort of stumbles and passes it over. Hannah Hill goes for it, and in it goes. That's 39 for the Warriors. We've got 30 seconds remaining. Taylor Lambeau scores for Watertown. Watertown now has 20. We've got less than 10 seconds remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and checkmate. The Warriors take the win. All right, folks, with a final score of 39-20, the Wakefield Warriors take the win. And that's where my job here comes to an end. With that being said, my name is Matt O'Connor. It's been an honor being your commentator, and good night.